Well, welcome to part 2 of Swift Group's buying guide to a holiday home. In part 1, you may remember Duncan Smith from Swift explained the 6 steps to buying a holiday home and walked us through the first 3. For part 4, he's arranged for me to come here to this dealership in my chosen area of Shropshire, where I'm due to meet a guy called Paul Simpson. Hello, are you Paul?
Hello, how do you do?
I'm Blair. Nice
hi
to meet
Blair.
you.
Paul Simpson, have a seat, please.
Thank you very much.
How can we help you, Blair?
Well, Duncan sent me along to see you.
Oh, great.
Because I want to buy a holiday home.
Good.
I've done a bit of my research.
Well
I
done.
know the sort of home that I want. I know roughly the area that I'd like to be in.
Great.
So what's next?
Well, our aim at Salop Leisure, like most dealerships, is to find the right package for you. Is to find a park that suits and then go on to find a holiday home that ticks all those boxes for you.
Okay, that sounds great. So where do we start?
Well, what we need to do from here is ask a few questions about the holiday park, what sort of things you're looking for from your holiday park. Once we've done that, I'll get an idea of 2 or 3 parks maybe that might sort of suit the bill. And then from that, we'll go and have a look at some holiday homes. How does that sound?
Paul explained that I needed to think over what facilities need to be available at the park, as some just offer a pitch, whereas others provide shops, a laundrette, clubhouse, children's play area, swimming pools and tennis courts. Would I prefer parks with plenty of activities or quieter parks? Where would I like my pitch? Nearer the facilities or further away? What view would I like to have in the park? What level of site costs would I be happy to pay? And what if the park had restrictions such as no pets, adults only, owners only, etc.? Would that be a problem for me?
So having thought that all over, Blair, what sort of things would you be looking for on a park?
Well, I guess I'd like a family-oriented site.
Right, okay.
But with shops, a clubhouse, tennis courts maybe.
Yes.
But a quieter pitch, away from the main hub, but with countryside views would be really nice.
Great.
Site costs should be okay, but I do have a dog and I want to bring him with us. Would that be all right?
Yes, I'm starting to get an idea of a couple of parks in mind now already that I think will tick the boxes for you. But naturally, these parks may not have the holiday homes available on site that might be right for you. So what I'd like to do now, if it's all right with you, Blair, is perhaps if we pop outside, have a look at 1 or 2 of the holiday homes that I think might fit what you're looking for, and we can take them from there. How does that sound?
Sounds absolutely
Excellent.
perfect.
Let's
I'll
pop
follow you.
outside.
Paul walked me through a variety of holiday homes that met my specification and were within budget. He also explained it's important to look at the quality of construction, what guarantees are available, what heating system is used, and the level of insulation.
Well, Paul's been brilliant and showed me around a whole raft of holiday homes, but I think I've made my choice. The Swift Moselle is the one I think I'll go for. Why? Well, it's got the right specification for me. It's about the right price. It's got some good space inside as well. So I've left Paul now and I'm on my way to meet a guy called Scott Higgins that Paul's recommended I come and have a look at. Scott's waiting for me at a park about half an hour from the dealership, and it's a park that has room to site the Moselle. And I'm really quite looking forward to it, because in weather like this, look at this countryside. It's stunning.
Step 5 is the all-important park visit. During our visits, Scott showed me around the facilities at each park, such as the fishing lake, the spa with pool and steam room, and the clubhouse. We walked around the park to get a feel for the location and looked at possible pitches so I could see the views. Scott also explained they run a try-before-you-buy option, so you can have a few days on site to make sure your first impressions were right.
Well, I tell you what, Scott, we couldn't have picked a better day to have a look around. You've really spoiled me. Thank you very much for showing me around, but I guess that brings us on to step 6.
That's right, Blair. The easiest and the hardest part, paying for it.
And if I can't have all the money to you immediately, what can you do for me?
Well, we do offer a number of finance packages and we'd be happy to discuss those with you.
Okay, well, maybe that comes at a later date. Thank you once again for showing me around. It's been a real pleasure. Beautiful countryside. Thank you. So there we are. The 6 steps to buying a holiday home. Right the way from, is it right for me, through to completing the deal. If you would like more details on the Swift holiday homes available, including the details of the Swift approved dealers, then do please go to the website swiftgroup.co.uk.